This is the story of a tragedy often overlooked, the Bengal Famine of 1943, a catastrophic event that claimed millions of lives.
Why is this devastating chapter in history so often hidden or minimized in global narratives? 3 million people perished in Bengal, but here is the shocking truth. This was not a natural disaster caused by a simple crop failure. In 1943, as the world focused intensely on the battles and front lines of World War II, a silent yet equally deadly crisis unfolded in Bengal. The Bengal famine was not an act of nature. Its true cause was a toxic combination of wartime policies and deliberate human decisions.
We must dispel the myth of a simple crop failure. Evidence shows that there was enough food in the region, but it was inaccessible, restricted, or actively removed. Key wartime policies, such as severe trade restrictions and hyperinflation caused by military spending, immediately triggered massive food shortages for the common people. Crucially, the devastating situation was exacerbated by the actions and inactions of the ruling British authorities. The British military implemented boat denial and rice denial policies, confiscating resources to prevent them from falling into Japanese hands if an invasion occurred. Astonishingly, while millions in Bengal starved, the British government continued exporting massive quantities of food and grain out of India. The decisions made by Prime Minister Winston Churchill and his administration remain a deeply contentious part of this history. Despite repeated urgent warnings from officials on the ground in India, the British authorities prioritized military logistics over civilian survival, dramatically worsening the crisis. The British government actively refused offers of emergency food aid from allied nations like Canada and Australia, cementing their complicity in the outcome. The effects of the famine extended far beyond the immediate loss of life, scarring the region for decades. The famine left an indelible mark, causing lasting trauma, massive internal displacement, and permanent demographic changes across the region of Bengal. This catastrophic failure of the British government fueled immense public anger and loss of trust, becoming a critical catalyst in the accelerating push for Indian independence. So why is this chapter of history so often overlooked and minimized in modern education? The Bengal famine is quietly skipped because it challenges the narrative of World War II heroism and exposes the brutal, often morally ambiguous side of colonial power. We must remember the millions who perished and learn from this man-made catastrophe, ensuring that this hidden chapter of history is finally brought to light.